Welcome to another great place video here in Switzerland. Today we go to the maybe most terrible tourist attraction here in Switzerland, to the Jungfrau Joch. See, this is the new cable car terminal. We'll drive up with this new cable car, and why it is the most terrible, I tell you after in the cable car. Very big new terminal here. Maybe I was over 10 years not here. On that time we had to go by train up there. But let's see how this terminal looks now. Of course, chocolate cannot fail. Looks like a huge shopping center. From there behind is a new train station from which you can just directly enter this terminal. And here we have the main ticket counter just in front, right, left there, and some shopping, of course. There also has to be a souvenir shop. Of course, a watch shop. Switzerland. There is the ticket counter.
If you want to climb the highest north face in the Alps, you have to be fit. After all, 1,800 meters of elevation over a climbing distance of around 4 kilometers, alternating between ice fields and bare rock, demands a great deal from even trained summit climbers. Courageous alpine climbers have since developed over 30 routes. The fascination with and respect for the Wall of Walls remains unchanged to this day.
We are above the cable car. We have to change here to the train to go directly up there to the Jungfrau Joch. It's a very new station here. I also have to figure out where exactly I have to go. Every half hour is a train coming up and down. So why this is the most terrible tourist attraction here in Switzerland. You can see it is soon 11:30 a.m. and it still has shadow everywhere in winter time. But more important is it's the most crowded and maybe the most expensive tourist attraction here. And before you always had to take the train up here, and this was quite slow and you had to wait so long time for the train. But now it's much better with the new cable car, very fast and comfortable. I'm outside now from this new station called Eiger Glacier, just behind me. Before you had to change in the station called Kleine, but we will have a look to the view at the moment. Looks already amazing, but still shadow. Morning 11:30 a.m. Of course, Swiss flag, and you can already skiing at the moment. Okay, now a train is coming up. This is coming from the Kleine, I guess, or from Lauterbrunnen, which is just down there in the valley where the sun is. I have to go inside to catch the train. Hope not miss it because already many people waiting there to go up there to the Jungfrau Joch. We are now at the Eismeer station, which means ice ocean, because from here you have a great view to the glacier. They made these holes basically as maintenance holes when they built this tunnel. Now we'll have an amazing view to the glaciers. Wow! Yeah, the ice ocean station mainly was a maintenance tunnel when they built this train tunnel through the mountain here, but now it's an amazing viewpoint and tourist attraction while you drive up to the Jungfrau Joch. We arrived at the Jungfrau Joch, the highest train station in Europe. Already some nice Christmas decoration. Here the founder which had the idea to build a train up here to the Jungfrau Joch. So we choose the right tunnel, which hopefully brings us to the Eiger Glacier, the Europe biggest glacier. Play some creepy music here in the tunnel to impress you. Some information about the scientific research here up in the mountains. Eiger Glacier has a green light, which lets me hope there is open, because in winter it's not so clear depending on the snow. So that's the glacier here. Very bright after the tunnel. Sunglass could not be wrong. Oh, it's freezing cold. Behind of me is the world famous Eiger Glacier, Europe's biggest glacier. It connects the region Bern with the region Wallis. Behind me is the canton Wallis. Basically here on the Jungfrau Joch is just the province border, and also of course north and south border from the Alps. Very amazing point here. That's why so many tourists come here. Such an amazing big viewpoint and amazing glacier. What you can see here is maybe just the half of the glacier. It turns around the corner there, at least another half, so same far as we can see here, more down the valley. Somewhere behind will be the Mönchsjoch Hütte, but in winter time it's closed because too much snow. Coming here to the Alpine sensation. Let's check what's inside. Normally it was a cave in the glacier, but let's see what's awaiting there. Tunnel with pictures, with historical pictures, how they developed this region. And it's quite good they have this, sorry I don't know the name in English at the moment, that you not walk too fast up here, because it's 3,500 meters above sea level. So if you come up here in one day, it's not so healthy to run around here. Typical scenery from the Swiss Alps. viewable for the camera. First climbed Jungfrau was 1811. Look what equipment they had to climb on these ice-covered mountains.
Grindelwald et Interlaken-Ost dans 10 minutes. Next departure to Kleine Scheidegg, Lauterbrunnen, Grindelwald and Interlaken-Ost in 10 minutes.
Very creepy figure. Another exhibition how they built the tunnels here. Imagine, would you work under this equipment or behavior to build a tunnel up here? So another tunnel, then we should reach the ice palace, the cave in the ice. Very funny, they make here noises about dribbling water, but I think on this high altitude the water still would be frozen and not dropping down in the mountain. No ice climbing shoes with the medals, but I recommend good hiking shoes. So here the tunnel is only ice. We are completely inside the ice.
Yeah, no, but the other one Julia's gonna cry.
Some frozen Euro money. Oh, is everything okay?
Coxes.
Just slow. Somebody already fell down because it's just ice also on the ground here. Walk carefully and slowly. The top of Europe in ice. Here are some nice ice sculptures. Small bench if you need a rest.
Okay, look at the menu. Yeah. They also put it on.
Some nice beers.
I do my own snacks. I do.
Ice eagles. And the ice piano, I think it was long who had a performance up here. Maybe the highest piano performance worldwide. Ice Age also up here, still searching for the nut here. Let's go into this hidden small tunnel. Ooh. Can I pause for that?
Apologies. Apologies.
We should make a one-way shield on it. We are standing now on this so-called plateau, which is 3,475 meters above sea level.
Hey my friend, hello, hi.
Hello.
Hello everyone.
From which country you are?
From Nepal, from the highest
Oh,
peak of the
Nepal.
world. Yeah, I'm from
Then you
Nepal.
feel like home
Yeah,
here.
it's like home for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I'm like with
Very good.
sports shoes. You see, I'm with the sports shoes, that's why.
Yeah, you should wear like this.
I want you. बुढी उता पारी गर्न चाहिँ आउनुपर्छ हिँड्न त म थाहा पाएँ
Have a nice day. So here you can see the plateau and the restaurant. And some people already struggle to walk up here because they have the wrong shoes with them. And there behind is the mountain Jungfrau. Originally it was planned to build the mountain up to there, but this was too expensive after, so the stop stayed here at the Jungfrau Joch. which is still the highest train station in whole Europe. Look at that nice glacier, the Eiger Glacier, which is the largest glacier here in Europe. It's so freezing cold, I can soon no more hold the camera, but I have to see the view from here, because this is the edge of south and north in Switzerland. Behind me is the south part, and in front, just here, is the north part of Switzerland. Look at that beastie wind. The Jungfrau Joch, the Sphinx, the top of Europe. Look at that nice view down there is Interlaken, Grindelwald on the right side, Lauterbrunnen on the left side, and all the way direction north to flatland Switzerland and later Germany. I can no more hold the camera, it's too cold. So we are at the Sphinx, really the highest point here at the Jungfrau Joch. Also a Christmas tree is already here in December. Maybe it's not the worst, or it's the best tourist attraction here in Switzerland. At least the highest train station in whole Europe, with an amazing view to all these glaciers and mountains. This mountain is, I think, called the Mönch or the Eiger. Not sure if the Eiger is behind that, and this is the monk, but one of these two for sure. Behind me is the world famous Eiger Glacier, the biggest glacier in whole Europe. And this place here, the Jungfrau Joch, is also the edge from north and south hemisphere in Switzerland, and from the northern and southern Alps. But let's take a coffee inside and eat something warm. It's damn cold up here. So I'm taking lunch here now in the restaurant with the amazing view to the glacier and mountains behind me. Let's have a look in this chocolate heaven, the Lindt Museum here on top of Europe. all the ingredients you could put into your chocolate. Different lint variations. And the chief's cooking chocolate. This is the already evening here. Sunset is quite early here on the top in the mountains. We will go down and check if we have some nice footage from the cable car again when we drive downwards from there. Wow, I cannot get enough from this view up here. Only the freezing temperature. Let me go inside again.
Welcome to the Eiger Express tricable gondola. In 15 minutes, you will arrive at the Grindelwald Terminal. You can take another look at the highest rock face in the Alps, the mighty Eiger North Face. Enjoy the thrilling view. arriving at the Grindelwald Terminal, where you are sure to find a souvenir in one of the numerous shops to remind you of the Jungfrau region for many years to come. We thank you very much for your visit and wish you a pleasant journey home.
Back in the Grindelwald Terminal, it was really fascinating trip up there to the Jungfrau Joch. Over 10 years I was not there, I guess. It was 2011 and it's really much more better with this new cable car than with the old train before. But it's of course more romantic with the train. If you have the time to, then you can still take the train for it. But if you want go fast like many other tourists, the cable car is your choice. Okay, we see us in another great place in Switzerland. Bye bye.